ChristianGeekCentral.com.
Do you like games? I like games. Do you like games too? I like games too. I like games too.
All right, new game. Now this one, if you haven't played The Death and Return of Superman, I'm thinking there's no way that you've played this next one. If you are a fan of Injustice: Gods Among Us, prepare to see the origins potentially of that game. So yeah, this is a fighting game, like, you know, Street Fighter, and fighting games were like, they were a big deal when this game came out, which I can't remember when, but it had been like the early 90s. So you had like Mortal Kombat, you had Street Fighter 2, and these games that were coming to the Super Nintendo, to the Sega Genesis. And so you had Killer Instinct, I think, and Clay Fighters, and you know, it's the street fighting type game, the fighting game. It was huge, and this was DC's kind of response to that trend. And I did not like fighting games in particular, but I was a huge DC nerd. Even though I wasn't buying comics monthly, I loved these characters. I loved their concepts. I thought they were the greatest superhero characters ever created, you know? And I still think they probably are. I just love them so much. The characters that are included in this, not Green Lantern. That was the big disappointment for me. But you got Aquaman, Batman, Flash, Superman, Green Arrow, Wonder Woman, Cheetah, Despero, and Darkseid. See, look, he's got his Fabio mullet hair. This came out, you know, not too far from when The Death and Return of Superman came out. Yeah, story of my life. There we go. Yeah! Like that. Yeah, we know this would never happen. Actually, that's not true. I think there was an issue where it wasn't Oliver Queen, but it was a Green Arrow that maybe proved to be a better martial artist than Batman. Water spray. That's probably his coolest move. But, you know, Aquaman doesn't shoot water. But in my mind, he should. I mean, for me, I think Geoff Johns has done a fantastic job of kind of reinvigorating Aquaman as a character, and as far as like who he is in terms of his personality, and the whole King of the Ocean thing and all that. I would personally like his power set to change as well. Like, I would like Aquaman to really live up to his name and just be like God of Water. You know, like freaking Magneto, but with water. Like, he can suck the water out of people's bodies and fling people around, you know, telekinetically. He just telekinetically controls all water. That would make Aquaman somebody that nobody laughs at, you know? I mean, it'd be awesome. This is the one I usually chose because his combos were, at least his one combo that served me the best was the easiest. It's Furious Fists. You just punch rapidly. There it is. I dig that. That just looks cool. And I'm just hammering on the punch button. Yeah, I know I lose. Come on. Quit rubbing my face in it and start the next match. No. I'm not gonna continue. I'm getting sick of this one already. I just don't like fighting games. That's how desperate I was to have video games with the Justice League in it. I was willing to play a freaking fighting game. And oddly enough, I did make this choice again. A few months ago I bought Injustice: Gods Among Us. After talking to some people, reading reviews, and realizing, okay, I could probably beat this game and just enjoy kind of beating people up as my superheroes that I like, and maybe seeing a little bit of story. And I haven't finished that game yet. I haven't finished the story on that game yet. But we'll see. Every once in a while I think about coming back to it. It's there if I want it. All right. Next up.
ChristianGeekCentral.com.